Gotta keep on pushing, gotta keep on reaching, gotta keep on reaching. I'll keep trying to write a better song, express just how I feel. I may never find words to describe, but I will try. I will try. I'll keep.
You just need to hear this. You just need to hear this. And after you were finished, and then we're going to come back with the word, and we're going to let you go. Amen. Let's say amen to Elder Galvin as he comes. How much y'all want to hear this?
Amen. Come on, give God a glory, praise. I am here tonight. Today I want to first thank God for our leader, Amen, Bishop Wayne Bradley. That is always in order. Is that all right? I want to always certainly be in order. Amen. I thank God for this church BTM Ministries on August the 6th, 2009. That was just a few days ago. Actually, it was Thursday. Around about 3 o'clock p.m. I was on my job and got a disturbing phone call. My neighbor happened to go over to my house and check on my wife. She got there and left a message that says, Pastor Gavin, you need to get home as soon as you possibly can. Something is going wrong. I can't tell you over the phone, but you need to get home now. From where my job is from my house is about maybe 30 minutes. I got there maybe about 11 minutes. Trying to get home. Come through the front door and my wife was dead. I can't get no help. D-E-A-D. Dead, cold, no pulse, no breath, no life. My daughter, who is 8 years old, put in a phone call to 911, who was 8 years old, said to them, my mama is dead. I can't get no help. We're at 16941 782 North, Tatum, Texas. My daddy's phone number is 903-404-5559. We live in a red house on the right-hand side. This is an 8-year-old. I got there in the house and I began to do CPR. Those of you that don't know how to do it, you need to learn how to do it. There was still no life. Now this is the thing that got me. My wife was dead for 41 minutes. Cold. Gone. I remember the ambulance getting that, Bishop, and totally looking at me and saying, do you want us to continue working? I said, oh yeah, keep working. I said, because this is not the end. Now what you must understand, I didn't at that particular time when I should have, I didn't give up on God. Because so many times before then, God didn't give up on me. They continued to do, amen, CPR, and they began to breathe through her. And now this is the scary part, because it didn't dawn on me exactly everything that was happening until the coroner came to my house, stepped up in the door, and asked the guy that was from 911, he says, "What is the verdict?" And he turned and looked at him, he says, "Gone." I backed up and I fell on my knees. I said, "Now, wait a minute." I said, "You said." I said, "You said that you would never put more on us than we're able to bear. But you also told me when she was stricken with cancer that she was going to live. And your word said that your word shall not return unto us void. Now, if you allow my wife to die, that means that you're alive." Oh God, see, y'all missed that. Now, one thing that God absolutely, positively cannot do is lie. My whole community, everybody in our community was at my house. And I told everybody, I said, "Don't let nobody come in. I don't want all them jack legs in my house. I don't want all them spirits in here that's going to try to finish off the job." I'm sorry. I need to go this out. Because sometimes you can let the wrong stuff around you and it'll end up finishing the job and the devil's stuff. I can't get no help right there. Amen. But I just need you to turn around and touch somebody and say, "How can something that's dead live again?" As I was on my knees, my mind went back to the story of Lazarus. I can't get no help right there. My mind went back to the story of Lazarus. I said, "God, you told Lazarus, out of all the folk that was in the graveyard, you called Lazarus by his name." Now somebody else perhaps had the same name, that was Lazarus. But Lazarus, the right one, got up. If I had to preach a message right about now, I would talk about it's time for you to get up. My wife laid there and they had torn all of her clothes off. Your leg hipping me. Folk was decrying as if there is no hope. But I did what I know to do, Brother Rodney, and that is call on the name. Because it's that name. Every knee shall bow. Every tongue shall confess. They put her on the stretcher and had already declared her gone. Family members were calling, crying, and screaming. Yeah, I'm doing just like that. They were crying and screaming. And this is what happened. They put her on the stretcher and said, "We need to get her to Good Shepherd Hospital anyway." Now, what really puzzled me is, why would you take somebody to Good Shepherd Medical Center that's already gone? Y'all ain't like it. It's because even the people that was working on my wife was expecting them to live and not knowing why. Now, they pulled her outside, and as they were opening the door and putting her on the stretcher, the sky got dark. As if it was getting ready to storm something serious. Everything out there got pitch black as if somebody turned the switch on.